You know.
Oh yeah,
Man. So this nigga Darvin walked in my house. The first thing he do is disrespect my gaming mic.
you disrespected yourself with that game. that headset is crazy.
What's wrong with it? I might as well use this. What you saying?
Well, if y'all can, I don't know how well y'all can see the headphones I got on, and pretty much any headphone made after the year 2000 has a cushion on it. This nigga just got the plastic piece just digging into the side of his neck. I don't know. Like, comfortability is like, you want to be comfortable when you're sitting down with shit on your head. Clearly you aren't. And then they got like, when you got the call center headset, his little second piece only coming like right here. Like, it's not long enough to go down to the ear. So it's kind of just sitting on there. Yeah, you need a new one for sure.
I do need a new one. I will not disagree with that.
Yeah.
But it's getting the job done right now. And it both, so the one I bought, it was like a Turtle Beach. Sometimes some headphones, shit that they want you to rebuy, has short lifespans.
Yeah.
They don't have long lifespans.
Yeah.
So, I guess if you have like a Bluetooth one, it probably lasts for a little bit.
Well, the Bluetooth ones, that's kind of be a part of your problem. Anything with that's like getting a new car with all the bells and whistles.
Right.
There's more shit that go wrong with it,
Yeah, oh yeah, true. You can't just plug it in and keep going. You got to get this, and that, and this, and that.
Yeah, the more features it come with, the more likely it is to fuck up on you.
But they got a short, so the old one had a short in it, so I can only hear niggas if I held it a certain way.
Oh, you had the MP3. You got to wrap it 3-4 times and bend it this way to get the. Oh,
right.
Okay.
So it was like, damn, I can't keep doing this, or like it would keep getting staticky or something. And you can hear niggas in the party will always say something.
Niggas complaining.
Right.
Yeah, niggas trying.
So it's like, this is the one that came with it, so I'm about to use it until I get a new one.
Yeah, it looked like something that would come with it. Just.
Very stock. I have very stock. Yeah, stock. But if you're not, if you're not playing like Call of Duty,
Church,
if you ain't playing like a game where you need to hear what the fuck is going on in the game, you just really don't need nothing crazy.
That you make a great point because you played primarily sports games,
right?
Yeah.
So I don't need to hear niggas' footsteps.
No.
I don't need to hear.
No. Yeah, that's big.
The zombies coming and like that.
Yeah, church. You make a good point.
All I need to do is hear niggas when they know they not getting they right in their zone.
You need to be able to deliver a message. You just need the mic. You don't need to hear what they respond.
Right.
Do what I say, dog.
Yeah. All right. So when you gaming, what's worse? When you playing and then you can hear a nigga get on the phone while y'all mid-game and then his mic go mute? Or...
Tragic.
Is there anything worse than that, actually?
Not if you trying to win whatever you doing, niggas are easily distracted as is. Like,
right.
And then a phone call.
Oh, okay. Or that part, or when you in a close game and niggas that's in the party that's not playing the same game is yapping and then niggas that's playing this joining in a conversation that they have it, and then
give me the second option. The second option is really prevalent, like for us, I would say, because there's a lot of guys that you only need 5 to play a game of 5-on-5, obviously, and then you got 8 people in the party, right? And 3 of those niggas are not playing, so they want to be included in whatever's going on. So I almost feel like they be intentionally trying to. Yeah, absolutely. I'm the second one for sure. Niggas interfering in the game. Like, wait till halftime, bro. Yeah. We'll give you that 2 minute at halftime, and then we'll get you after the game.
And then the dudes that's playing is really arguing. Yeah, like it's a real I'm like, okay, we need to lock in. We about to
going down, clanking shots, taking bad shots, not playing defense. Niggas are easily distracted.
When it's only the 5 that's playing, everybody's a lot more locked in. Yeah, and everybody is playing.
Yeah, everybody's worried about the game.
But the worst when you doing when people are on the phone and you playing a game, 2K is bad when you're playing a team up.
Oh yeah,
when you're playing like a team up. Or rank is, I feel like it's okay as long as you're not like the point guard or something. Yeah. If you're the point, but if you're like the big, you don't really got to say too much. But as long as you can hear when niggas say, "Okay, we going to zone," if you completely
you need to be able to
disconnected,
if take directions,
if you're completely disconnected, then Yeah, no, but definitely a second option is way more annoying. What's some other gaming etiquette shit that like
Niggas eating, chewing on the mic.
kids in the background?
Oh man,
If you got, I mean, y'all, I know we all the homies got
not
kids.
defend against the kids in the background because everybody has their kids in the background these days.
Yeah.
It used to not be as bad, but maybe
Yeah.
it's because we older now.
Yeah.
We know older people with kids. But yeah, motherfuckers always got their kids screaming in the mic. Like maybe you should spend some time with that little motherfucker. He is so screaming.
They trying to go to the park and we on 2K all day.
Yeah.
They trying to go to the park in real life.
Yeah, IRL park. Yeah, IRL park.
They rather get next on the 2K game.
Yeah, kids screaming in the background. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Like, kids love to yell.
Don't be arguing with your girl while we on the mic.
Yeah, or do. That's a good entertainment for us.
Mute your mic if you on some freaky deaky shit. Mute your mic before you even niggas be taking. Hold on, this is one thing I gotta say. Stop taking the mic and the headset into the bathroom when you go use the restroom.
Man, yeah,
Stop taking your mic and controller into the restroom with you. Even if you mute your shit, don't take your. I don't want to be in the bathroom with you on the game.
Yeah.
Like one time, I'm gonna call AB joined the party from his phone. He like, I'm on the toilet.
I'm on the toilet, yeah, because niggas ain't got nothing better to. And I understand, like, all the homies is, let me talk to homie. I'm taking a shit. Like, my mom told me about that, like, when I was younger. She was like, I was on the phone, I was taking a shit. And I guess she heard me flush the toilet. She was like, was you taking a shit? I was like, yeah. Like, what's wrong with that? She was like, nigga, don't ever call me. Why you taking that shit? I had that else to do.
I had definitely answered the phone while I was on the toilet. But I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted when I flush.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's the etiquette. I didn't have that.
He's like, why you quiet right now?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
It's even worse if you don't answer, so.
Right. So you got to pick and choose your battles.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison. Man, welcome to another edition of the workshop, man. We back here again. Shit, what's going on, Dar?
Man, this weather, man, again, this weather is in fucking insane. Like, we want to get to summer, but we want to stay spring.
Yeah.
Last night, it was raining, like monsoon pouring.
What?
Like, tropical rainforest pouring. Like, a rain that lasts, 3-4 days. But it was pretty extreme. In the wind, this Midwest wind, all we got is fucking cornfields out here. Everything getting blown over except the goddamn corn and the wheat. Cars are getting blown off the road. Trucks getting blown off the road. The wind is wild. 50-mile-an-hour winds. Like, if you ain't never really seen it, and then you mix that with the rain, it's real hurricane vibes. Even though we are so far from having a hurricane, it's not even funny.
Man, what?
But the other one we had a tornado warning. If y'all don't know, we in tornado fucking alley, right here in the middle of the country. And
Now I was asleep last night. I'm talking about there was a thunder crack. There was a lightning crack so bad. I woke up right out of my sleep.
That you got shot?
Woke me right up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But when it's raining and you sleep, that's the best sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Providing the thunder don't wake you up.
No. Right. But when you can hear the raindrops, it ain't much better sleep. Yeah, it ain't much better sleep. Let's keep it a bean.
Yeah. And then if it's during the day, it's gloomy, so it's not that sun shining directly into the... Well, I got the blackout curtain.
Yeah.
Shout out to the blackout
You gotta
curtains.
have the blackout curtains.
Yeah.
You gotta have them.
Very underrated. I was living with them bitches for, like, not having them for, like, I don't know. I think I might have got some when I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first 17 years of my life, I was just missing out. But yeah, blackout curtains, if you don't know, you know.
Blackout curtains, no, definitely that. And no, that's especially but you got to be careful when you got them because you may wake up at 5 p.m. and you think it's 10 a.m. because you don't know the difference between the time and what's going on. Right. You really sleep. Like, no, you can really use... That's hard to get up when you got them blackout curtains.
Yeah, it is.
But it's clutch when you, like, not doing shit and you just laying around and you ain't got no glare on your TV.
Oh, yeah. Underrated edition. Yeah, no glare on the TV. Yeah, I dealt with that for 17 years.
Crazy. Man, life is life, Things are always moving, changing, but you adapt and you keep pushing, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, what's new in the world, man? I was seeing this. Somebody was talking about they first fight. and like how many fights they done been into, or like niggas was like, man, most of my fights been in school, or like most of they fights been like. But I feel like you got to go through that. That's like one of those, like what we talked about with Joe. One of those, as a young kid, as a young boy, you got to get in the scuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember your first?
I remember all my fights. I lost most of them.
But you stepped.
Oh, always.
Yeah,
always.
Yeah. You got out there.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
That's the thing about fighting. Like sometimes you got to, even though you're not capable. Like it's better to get it out there, get the fade, even if you get washed, because then you get a minute amount of respect. Right. Not a lot, because you got washed. Yeah. But you get some, and the next nigga that try you or think about trying, like, do I really want to get into a fight today? Mm-hmm. Like I might whoop dude, but we gonna actually have to fight. He's not gonna walk away from it.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Even if you lose, you got out there.
Yeah.
Because like if you one of them niggas that's like niggas is gonna try you all the time.
Yeah. Nigga know he can strike fear in your heart.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like even if you win or lose, if that niggas say they ain't never lost a fight or been like tied, or somebody else can say you lost or it was close enough. Yeah, you ain't fought enough.
Yeah, you
ain't been in enough scuffles.
Yeah, you picking and choosing your battles too.
Exactly.
Niggas love to do that, trying to pick on people.
Right.
Really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you ain't exactly, and that's exactly right. You ain't you know when to stop. But some niggas you know where to push.
Yeah, where you can keep going. Yeah.
So my first fight was in my front yard. In my front yard, bro. I used to have a basketball goal in the driveway or whatever. So the neighborhood kids used to pull up, and we used to just hoop on the front. Yeah, hoop on the front in the front yard. And there was this nigga that he like was staying with his grandparents next door for the summer or whatever. I think the nigga was gay. But we was young. But he had very feminine tendencies. Yeah, at a young age. But I was cool. I mean, whatever it is, what it is.
Yeah.
But we hooping. I'm talking about he fouling me. He's talking real crazy in my front yard. Mind you, my mama right in the crib. Yeah. I had her come out and move her car so we could play. So you can't disrespect me while
This shit won't be happening if it wasn't for me, bro.
Right, 100. No, 100. So I feel like the ball rolling to the grass or whatever, we like fighting for it. Mm-hmm. And this nigga slapped me.
Where though?
In my face. Yeah, he slapped me in my face.
Now we up.
It's up. So, you don't really remember what you done did, but we both just swinging. I'm talking, he just slapped me a couple of times in this altercation. Yeah. Football background, I just had to slam the tackle. Yeah, we going to the ground, gang. I don't know. If you plan on fighting me, you see me out in public, and you getting the best of me, you going to the ground. I'm just thinking about you get dump. Yeah, I'm taking you to the ground, bro.
That's a better reaction than most people would have. Most people, like, you see the guy, like, when professional fighters, they get in a fight, they get hit with something heavy, they start backing up, putting their hands up. When, like, a normal person get hit with something heavy, they like, oh, no, I got to get that back. And that's where you run into fight.
You start getting slapped. Yeah. Even if you a bigger nigga, we gonna tussle. Yeah. We gonna have to tussle. So, no, but we had to go to the ground. I had to get the best of. I mean, I feel like, but he was getting me while we were standing up. Yeah. So I'm like, let me transition.
You got to change the format.
Exactly. And he just slapping. That fist was not close. His fist was not close. So that actually adds to my argument of what I thought, what he maybe was.
Disrespect.
Like, what? But that's crazy. So yeah, bro.
Crazy world.
At this grown age, bro, I would say I'm not fighting, but honestly, I'm not ducking nothing.
Yeah, me neither. But if I got into a fight today at the ripe age of 29, I would need an ice bath for my whole body. I'm gonna just stay in there for like a week.
Like, recovery time crazy.
I need to get frozen and then come back in a year or so. Yeah, I'm gonna be fucked up. A fight at
It
29?
gotta be, yeah. That's what, and I'm not saying like niggas is quick to I'm too old. I'm about to shoot a nigga. I'm not going that
Oh,
far.
yeah, I'm not taking your life either.
Yeah.
Now, if now recently the homie AB, not ABRAB, but
Yeah.
AB Antonio Brown.
Oh, yeah. Get
Niggas
jumped.
tried to get on him at the social media boxing event. Nigga trying to pepper one of them
Yeah.
niggas.
Now that's
me for
different.
sure.
Yeah, you overwhelm me with numbers. I'm gonna give you something hot. Yeah. I'm gonna
put
give
that
you
pepper
something
on
hot.
you.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. I'm not above squaring up. If it come down to it, and that's why I think God don't put me in a lot of situations I see on social media. Like the people that be arguing with the cashiers or arguing with the people in the lines and shit like that. Because I don't have the. I'm real cool, nice guy. But once you get me there, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm not the homie that's like, if niggas is about to fight stuff, I'm trying to be the cooler head, get everybody together. I'm gonna go with just the rest of these niggas. You know, it just But it take me a lot to get there. So, but if I get there, then I'm there.
Yeah, I would say if I was to get in a fight in the future, I would say 100. There's like a 90% chance, not 100% chance that it's one of the homies. Something happened with them, and then I'm like, okay, well, now I'm in it because one of the homies is in it, and that's fine with me because I mean I got that kind of relationship with a bunch of people,
right?
So.
Yeah. I ain't got beef with niggas.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah,
like,
ain't looking for me.
Yeah, if a nigga mad at me, it's probably over one of they shit like your baby mama like me or your girl used to like
you
me.
have nothing to do.
Yeah, or like I ain't throw no salt on your name, but if a shorty he was like it like me, then I don't. Yeah.
And I'm not bad mouthing about you to her.
It's all about y'all gotta let that shit go. Niggas be so hard on social media and shit, but be so tender in the text messages and on the phone with you or in person. So I know they be telling me about y'all, and I don't say much.
Yeah,
because it ain't my place. But I know I heard a lot about a lot of you niggas.
I know some tough guys, and then I've heard, a young lady, say they've had an experience with, he was on the phone begging me to come back.
Begging.
Begging. Yeah, but I understand that too, because sometimes you got to get your girl back, really.
But when sometimes it be the ones that it don't be your girl. Girls always like if you meet a girl, you on the phone with her, they be like, do you know whoop de whoop? I'd be like,
they will tell her.
I'm not really. No, I not like that, but kinda or something like that. Like, yeah, he might DM us talking crazy, like he want to put my toes in his mouth and shit like that. Like,
he an undercover freak. Yeah,
that's how you slide up in the DMs game. And I just be like, oh, well, I'm not. I don't really got much to say because, like, what do you want me to say?
I didn't do that. Yeah, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, right. Did you entertain it? I didn't want. I know, God.
That'd be the question too, because like a lot of people they'll expose whoever so and so what they said, but like, what did you say in response?
Right.
That's always
right. They be unsending the replies.
Now all they shit is deleted. I didn't say nothing. Like, okay.
Yeah, if you say so. But man, fellas, watch what y'all put in them DMs because they telling somebody.
Yeah.
They telling somebody. That's why I always say I shoot efficient jumpers. I'm not wilding. I'm not wilding. So right now, and we going into. Actually, I'm gonna ask you. I asked this last episode. I'm gonna ask you if careers ended today, who will have the better legacy, KD or Kawhi?
Damn. It would be an easy answer for me. It's easy answer now, but it would be an easier answer if Kawhi would have just stayed healthy. Mm-hmm. It would have been a much easier answer because I would have just said Kawhi. But it's definitely KD. It's an easy answer just because of injuries and I feel
like they both been injured a lot at the later part of their career.
Yeah, but I think KD, he had that one big one. He's had a couple times where he's missed playoff series in his career. But typically when it's time to play and it's important, he plays.
Yeah.
And there's something to say about that. Kawhi Leonard, I mean, he made a lot of fucking money with L.A. He did the commercial his first year there. Everybody seems to forget about that now. Yeah. But he brought a lot of people in. The Clippers moved heaven and earth to get Paul George. One of those picks that they moved for him ended up being Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his MVP potentially on his way to the NBA Finals. So yeah, it cost him a lot to get Kawhi and the nigga not play. So I had to say KD, and I will say this: KD, he's in a good spot right now. Like, God forbid, somebody they come back and beat Oklahoma City. Like, they got a bunch of picks to go get him.
Yeah.
I think he's got potential for a third act. He's had his first act, he had his second one, and now he's getting ready for the third. I would say Kevin Durant.
Man, I feel like it's closer than people would give credit for, honestly. I feel like it's a lot closer than, like...
It's for sure close. Kawhi's a baller.
And he done got the 2 finals MVPs. One where he was, I wouldn't say backpacked, but he was an important role, but he wasn't the guy.
Yeah, he was a role player, but he became the guy in that final.
Right. And then the Toronto run was probably one of the great. Will probably be going down as the greatest run that we done see. So
yeah,
it's tough. Like, longevity wise, I would definitely give it to KD. He's done it for a longer time, being the guy. But Kawhi's definitely left his stamp on the game.
Yeah,
for sure. Especially as like one of the best two-way guys. One of the best two-way guys for sure, man. Did you see the story about Caleb Williams?
No.
About I guess his pops, like, they're writing a book, or somebody's writing a book in his entourage, or maybe it's him. But he was saying that they was doing everything they could to avoid going to Chicago. But this is before he got drafted, before the new regime, so it's been
I'm sure they would much rather have taken somebody else too. What the fuck? How about the nigga that they took after you? How about him? I'm sure they would rather have Jaden Daniels than you. I mean, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, and this is my thing. Like, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and it seems like the last couple of years. I mean, I can't go back in history because my Rolodex ain't that good, but I would like to see how many times the second guy ends up being better than the first guy.
Man.
I think we could say that about CJ and Bryce as of this point, but yeah, for Caleb Williams to be given any type of complaints to the Bears, every game that they won last year was pretty much on the back of their defense/special teams. If he wants to have any kind of complaints or say like, oh, I didn't want, like, where did you want to go?
Yeah.
Like, Chicago, they play outdoors. If you got a cannon for an arm, which you supposedly do, that should be an advantage. They're a football, city.
Yeah,
well,
one of the best fan bases, though, for sure. Like,
Soldier Field.
And I feel like they ain't had no quarterback.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
When they were good, it was always on the defense. When they won the Super Bowl in '86, they had the funky QB, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a super talented guy. He made plays when he needed to. But now they got this super uber talented guy. But you always got to deal with extra shit with these prima donnas. Like, I mean, I guess you got to deal with it if you the Bears. You didn't, your whole franchise is pretty much riding on this kid. But yeah, it just sucks to know that, like, I guess he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
But hopefully he comes around.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I mean, it's just like, people feel that way, of course. Like Cooper Flag, I'm sure he's happy as fuck to be going to Dallas rather than going to Charlotte or going to Utah or going to any of these other situations, of course. Like,
yeah.
But nobody wants, I mean, you can't really say it. It's always that thing. You can't say you don't. Nobody wants to hear it, because you are blessed to play this game. Like, you one of 1%, 1%ers that play this game, So you should be, but of course, if you can, like, you can pull an Eli Manning, or you can pull, where you can go, of course. But sometimes you just ain't got, but like, shit, do I blame him for not wanting to go to Chicago? No, because they ain't had no quarterback. They set up Justin Fields. They didn't really do too much with him, but shit.
They didn't do much for him either. They've done a lot for Caleb Williams. They brought in Keenan. Yeah, so I mean that would make me motivated because I know they're trying their best to put me in a position to be successful.
Yeah,
so I can bring success to the team.
Yeah,
and to me that would be like a plus. Like, you could have went to Cincinnati. like Joe Burrow, and they be struggling to pay their players all the time,
Right, not want to give you nobody.
not wanting to give you no help.
Yeah.
And but
Now T Higgins is, they still no, not T Higgins. They waited to the last minute to get him signed.
and it cost them extra money. The
Yeah.
same thing with Jamar Chase. They waited to the last minute, wait till his buddy Justin Jefferson gets signed. Now what do you think Jamar's gonna say? Well, I want at least one more dollar than my buddy.
for sure.
And that's just competitive, So yeah,
He's right though. If you wait and people get paid after you, then shit. I'm the best receiver. I reset the
price
market.
just went up.
Yeah, you reset the market. That's why it's best to get in early. Like I feel like that's what the good franchises do. They get in early, and then like now Brock Purdy getting paid. I guess we can talk about him. He just got a new contract. We got the extension after being paid like a $900,000 each year.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So he done earned his money.
Yeah,
he earned it. But
I'm not gonna say he earned as much as he got.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like 180, 200 flat.
Yeah.
Like he making a lot of money, and he needs good people around him to be successful. Now I say that, but Debo was pretty much out the whole last year, and they had the other guy step up, Jawan Jennings.
And then what's name was out too. I think they're talking about Ayuk.
Oh yeah, Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, he was out too. Yeah, so yeah, he didn't play too hot without those guys, but we'll see if he can get better.
So it's looking like he signed a contract, a 5-year, $265 million contract.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. 50 a year.
Yeah, 53 a year. It doesn't show how much is guaranteed, but it's probably a lot.
Yeah, probably more than 200.
But I mean, where do you rank Brock Purdy in the quarterback ranking? Is he top 10?
Man, top 10 is probably top. If he's top 10, he's 9, 10, or 11.
Yeah,
that's probably where I would have him.
So he getting 182 million guaranteed.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they could probably rework some of that money around. That's the number that I would have been at. So yeah, they did it right. Yeah, that's exactly around the number. I said 200. They did 180.
Yeah. 180 guaranteed.
But they gonna come back to the table, and if he play well again, then
he'll get it.
They gonna get that rest of that money.
He gonna get
that 60.
Yeah. And then okay, you are they just came out with the news that flag football is going to be in the Olympics, and that the NFL is okay in players to play in it. What would your 3 years from now? We're thinking 3 years from now, 2028. Who's your flag football offense?
Man, they got to have tryouts for that. I don't know if you remember this when the flag football league, the quarterback.
Yeah,
and he was saying like,
I'm almost gonna make it.
Yeah, he basically was Mahomes. Like, come on, dog.
He said he's a flag football Mahomes.
Yeah, he was a flag football Mahomes. Yeah, I mean, if we was playing flag football, I mean, I don't need a mobile guy, so
yeah,
I could get a statue out there, but I mean, I don't know. I definitely would Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
Okay, so that's your receivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get 2 receivers: Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Give me Brock Bowers at tight end.
Oh, so tight. So he like center, tight end. So he like the center.
Oh, okay. We need 7, right? I'm tripping, right? Or just need 7.
Then I'm looking up the rules right now, but we can go. Let's go 7. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take the 2 receivers, Mahomes. Now we'll take. Give me Joe Burrow at quarterback. Somebody nice and that. Actually, no. Give me Matt Stafford. Fuck it. Give me Matt Stafford. Okay. I feel like he would be really good without
playing 5-on-5.
5-on-5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a quarterback, 2 receivers. So that's 3. We got a tight end.
The tight end /
receiver or center. Okay, you got to snap it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got a running back, right?
Yep.
Give me Jahmyr Gibbs, man. Bama guy.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Bama guy, but I am a big fan of Jahmyr Gibbs. He almost carried me to a fantasy championship.
Yeah, there'll be 5 players. Yeah, 5 players. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 12-person squad.
Okay, yeah. That would be my starting 5. I don't know who I would replace the receivers with.
Yeah. So you said you already took so Justin Jefferson for sure.
LSU connection. Justin and Jamar. That's what I had.
At quarterback. Because, in flag, the quarterback can't run unless they're blitz. So you can't do direct quarterback run. But, shit, give me Kyler Murray.
Kyler? Okay.
Low to the ground.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to get down and pull the flag the way he be running. And you know, if flag, you could throw it there and then throw it back to the quarterback and then they can run. It's a whole bunch of trickeration you could throw out there for flags. So give me Kyler Murray.
That's a good choice.
I'm gonna take Bijan at running back. Go ahead, just line him up at slot. Fuck it.
Very shifty.
Yeah, and then tight end / center. He took Brock Bowers.
Yeah. Is he the best tight end in the league?
Is he already better? Kelsey had a down year. He going down. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
The way he was going crazy this last year.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah, with facts. What's the name too? Out of Laporta? Laporta? Cole, yeah. But so the tight ends are definitely growing in the NFL for sure.
Usually don't be that good as rookies. They usually take them a couple years to, get adjusted because they be having to play them defensive ends and shit on that line. The receivers, they just got to run it around.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. Shit, yeah. I'd take any of them. Like again, if they having tryouts, actually, give me Tyreek. Fuck it. Who gonna run out? Who gonna run? No, in 3 years.
Justin.
I'm thinking in 3 years, Tyreek might be on the down slope. Shit, give me Malik Neighbors.
Lose just a little bit of speed. He's still
Yeah, give me Malik Neighbors.
Neighbors. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
shifty.
Yeah, give me Malik Neighbors.
Damn, those LSU guys just seem to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, are they wait, who's the real are they wide receiver you or is Ohio State wide receiver you?
Man, I don't know.
Or I guess somebody would say Bama, but
Nah, not. I would say Ohio State is. They might have a couple more guys, but I think at the top end, it's LSU. Like but they're top heavy.
Yeah, top heavy, yeah, for sure. They got but I mean, even Brian Thomas Jr. now.
Cole.
Yeah, it's like it's somebody every year, is somebody. But we do too.
Yeah, we
got
got
Olave. We got Garrett Wilson.
G. Will.
It's
And believe it or not, the NFL record holder for most catches in a season is an Ohio State guy, Michael Thomas.
Yeah, what a drop off though.
Yeah, he got some bad information. He should have got surgery on his ankle.
Facts. So, we talking NBA playoffs. This episode not gonna come out until probably game 4 or game 5 of these playoffs right now. But it is both the Timberwolves and the Knicks are down 2-0, right? The Knicks lost 2 on their home floor. Hallie then came. What the Halliburton? What the Hallie?
And
what the Hallie?
Neesmith. What he did in that first game was unbelievable.
6 threes unanswered.
And he was 8 for 9 for the game. So unbelievable game.
Unbelievable.
Neesmith.
And then the Thunder and the Timberwolves are on right now for game 3. Very pivotal game, so we're recording during it. We're gonna go watch it. We watching it afterwards though. But man, what's your takeaways from the playoffs? And who do you want to see in the finals? Like, what's your? We'll go there.
I think whoever makes it out of the East is gonna have a real hard time with the Western Conference team.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Pacers. I was going with the Pacers to be New York. Like I said, I don't know.
Okay, was that your pick to begin with?
Over New York,
yeah, that was your pick.
I didn't have them winning the championship. Like I said, I don't know if the team in the East is going to be able to beat whatever team it is in the West. But I'm just going with the Pacers. Midwest team. They playing the New York Knicks in New York, and these Knicks fans are super obnoxious. You see them on Twitter. Every time they win a game, they want to tell you suck their dick. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk crazy to you. Yeah,
Bing bong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, those
Bing bong, fuck your life. Whatever they do.
But those are definitely some fans like you. Okay, I'm good. When I see them videos and them niggas in agony.
Yeah.
After they completed the comeback.
Did you see the Boston fan that was just out in New York? I'm like walking through the city.
Oh no, the Patriots fan.
Was it a Pacers fan?
Yeah, he did. And they did the trash can.
That played next, right? Because he was at the Celtics game with the Pacers jersey on, right? Yeah. I mean, that's karma, though. I would have been hella shook if I was that dude.
Yeah, so he said, he was on Pat McAfee's show, and he was saying that he's a firefighter.
Oh, okay.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
He helping people. And that's how they repay him.
The New York man, but they wasn't thinking about that. They just see that jersey, man. Red.
So he was leaving his people's crib. He was walking home.
He wasn't even at the game.
No. But he said he was wearing his jersey. But he said usually he would go the back way, like go around Madison Square Garden, But he said today, well, that's how he decided to see if he could, you know, test his luck, I guess.
Oh my goodness.
So he was walking, he got hit with a trash can. Yeah. Somebody threw a trash can at the back of his head or whatever. And then he was looking for the nearest police officer.
The police like the next. They wasn't around. They was just watching, dog.
He said he was looking for the nearest.
He was looking for officer.
Yeah.
Officer,
Help me.
can I holler at you?
Yeah. So, but man, you know, you said you would have been shitty in that moment.
Oh man, I'd have been because you can't do nothing. And I
You
remember
can't
I
fight back.
tweeted, I was like, he can't even. He mad. I know he mad because he can't do nothing because he not a gorilla. The gorilla was out there. Them New York fans would have been a little bit more.
In the Pacers jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny as hell. That is funny as fuck. But nah, man, who else is the annoying ass fan base? Like
Cowboys.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not even a fan base of a team, fan base of an individual. The blind witness.
No, LeBron.
Oh my God.
You not LeBron fans?
Oh my God. I mean the songs are just like we talked about that maybe 3-4 episodes ago and they just keep popping up.
Yeah, it's OD.
Yeah. This
It's
man 40
OD.
years old.
The fandom for LeBron is crazy.
It's crazy.
Do I understand it? Not really.
No.
I get being a fan. But the way they will cape for this man, for their king, is absolutely absurd. But yeah, they're definitely up there for sure. Knicks, Cowboys. I mean, the Chiefs is only regional. Like, you know, you can't. But like for me personally, the Chiefs fans are kind of annoying.
Absolute. It is regional. It's also reset. I'm old enough to remember them niggas was trash.
Right, yeah, for sure. And then like shit, you Bama niggas, I hate you niggas. I love y'all, but the obvious, but I hate, but y'all niggas get on my nerves. Y'all
I
niggas
mean,
get on my
the team
nerves.
up north now recently too. I mean, I went the first 24 years of my life not giving a shit about them, but
Right.
now I mean,
Yeah, or like the homie that like they don't really care who winning or what, but they'll the fan that hates your happiness. Those are the most annoying ones. We always talk about this. The niggas that don't hit your line if your team win.
mm-hmm.
But when your team losing, they want to see you suffer.
they want to see it.
Yeah, and I'm the same. I'm gonna be the same way to you. Karma always happen. When you talking to me crazy, and you sending me posts and shit about my team, just know when Derek Carr retired, I got sent out to some places.
Read what you saw.
Yeah, when y'all drafted Shador Sanders, you Saints fans, y'all make sure. Yeah, when y'all did draft Shador Sanders, I should say.
Slow.
Right. So I love to see my friends' team suffer.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. One thing recently, and this is just like I hate like niggas like fake caring about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people like used to go to the office and shit for like what happened like outside the world, like at school. And I'm sad because so and so, like, and I just say that because you like the Colts, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say nothing crazy, but Jim Irsay passed away.
yeah.
Man, don't give a fuck. Like,
I ain't make one post.
yeah, like
I gotta live real life.
yeah. Jim Irsay, I mean, shout out to Jim Irsay.
Yeah.
Man, to sit up here and say I was crumbled,
Yeah.
it would be nothing short of a lie.
But there are some celebrity deaths that will put you in your bag.
Yeah.
Kobe,
yeah,
I'm not a
still
Kobe fan.
devastated. Look.
I'm not even respect, but hurt. Especially when they do it when they pass before you feel like it's their time.
Yeah.
Before their demise comes at an earlier age, when nobody's expecting it, or a travesty.
Yeah.
It's crazy, So I think I try to not put too much on like celebrities passing or like those type of situations, but like when you see some shit that's going on in like the world and it's like kind of connect with you, it's like damn, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
But like life will go. I mean, I still got to get up and get to where I'm going. Like I'm not calling out because of the news that I see in the news.
Yeah, I can acknowledge it and be like, damn, that's messed up.
Yeah.
But to act like it's gonna affect, how I'm living would be nothing short of a lie.
Right, exactly.
And I'm just not willing to do that.
And I got empathy, sympathy, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like for the situation. But it's like, damn, again, I gotta live my. I gotta go through my daily struggles.
I'm waking up tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yeah,
So.
and I got struggles I got to deal with. You know, so no, I mean, but yeah, RP Jim Irsay, man.
RP Jim.
I'm definitely ready for football season.
It's closer. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
For sure. Do you think Shador has a chance to start week 1? The way it's looking?
Man, I can't never tell, man, because, you know, I follow, like, a lot of Ohio stuff. I follow, you know, Cleveland Browns stuff. I know a lot of the Ohio State people are connected with the Cleveland Browns. So I've been seeing nothing but positivity. Like, he's just lacing the ball, you know, firing it around a lot, you know, making all the throws. I seen some nice throws on social media, but the truth is that they're not going full speed.
Yeah.
They're not hitting nobody.
Yeah.
And there's nobody trying to, you know, take your job from you right now. Well, I guess the quarterbacks are, but so they're supposed to say he's doing good. It would be weird if they said he was doing bad, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go out and say, yeah, he's got a chance. He's got a real good chance.
Yeah,
nobody in that room is just head and shoulders above everybody else. And one of them has an awful contract that they don't want to have him out there.
Yeah.
And the other one is 50 years old, and he's probably the best option at this point.
Yeah.
But he's not the future.
Yeah.
So
you don't know how he's gonna come into the season either.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we done had the draft lottery. Do you have any takes on that before? Because we didn't. It happened. The draft lottery with Dallas getting the number 1 overall pick. Do you have any?
Well, I seen you know your episode of quick Sunday service. Yeah, I thought it was rigged too. I mean, that was insane. Now, I'm not gonna go like super. Like, they be rigging the finals and they be rigging game by game and shit. I don't think you can do that. But I do believe that there are certain instances where they rig shit. And for Dallas, now, I say that, they traded us a fat tub of fucking lard. Luka, lose some goddamn weight. There's no reason for you to be looking like me out there. They did not pay me $30 million a year to be in shape.
They hired a head strength.
They need to hire something. Because his ass is fat. But to say all that, like, what needs to happen is that, I mean, I guess it just needs to be some more accountability. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get into a rant.
Yeah. No, get into it. I mean, you're the resident Lakers fan on here, man. Their season is over.
I don't know. Like,
where else would you have this rant?
As far as him coming to the Lakers, it's good for us, but he needs to do some more. But I'll just speak to the Dallas getting the number 1 pick. It seems fishy because they had like whatever chance it was, like a 0.2, 0.3, whatever chance. And if you look at the records of the team, like Dallas won like 20, 30 games almost. The Washington Wizards, they won less than 20 games. The Utah Jazz, they won less than 20 games.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, it should just be a situation where those two or maybe another team is competing for that one thing. Like, and that kind of happened with, maybe it's Anthony Davis.
It was. When they traded Zion.
They got the number 1
they
pick.
against Zion, but they traded Anthony Davis.
And now Dallas gets the number 1 pick, so it could be something with Anthony Davis. But yeah, it felt very rigged to me.
Yeah.
Y'all traded away y'all all-star, superstar, awesome player for Anthony Davis, who's an all-star, superstar, awesome player, but just not the same level and he's not as young. And then now, bang, you just get Cooper Flag. Now, one thing I will say, do you think they hold on to Flag?
Yeah, I think because they not trading. Boy, they said they not trading picks.
That's what they say. But if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I don't give a fuck about anything else.
Do you pair Giannis with AD and Kyrie?
No, I don't need Giannis and I don't need AD and I need to get back what I'm losing.
No, I'm saying does Dallas do they pair Giannis with AD and Kyrie?
They could.
Yeah. Would you?
If I'm just speaking from Milwaukee. I don't know what Dallas is gonna do. They got all the cards.
Right.
But if I'm Milwaukee, Giannis said he don't want to pay no state income tax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending that nigga to Dallas for Flag because that's the only way they can recruit, possibly get back what they losing.
Yeah.
A franchise changing player, and that could be Flag. Now, I'm not saying he got to play, and a lot of people are super confident in Flag and what he gonna do. I'm not as confident. I think he's an awesome player, but I got to see it to believe it.
Right.
So I want him to go out there not against Team USA warm up basketball. I want him to go out with some real live bullets and get in there. First action will be here soon in the summer league.
Yeah.
But I want Milwaukee to trade Giannis to Dallas, because even if you got Flag, is he going to take more shots than Kyrie?
No.
Is he going to take more shots than AD?
Fuck no.
Well, then you hurting his development.
Yeah. Oh no. The thing about if he was to go to Dallas, and I said this, he is going to be a very good role player, and he'll have to work his way. He may not get those keys for a while. Kyrie is getting older. AD is getting older, so he may get those keys early if he shows.
Mm-hmm.
But like off the dribble, well, Kyrie gonna be out, so he gonna get the. It's just like PJ Washington. You other niggas, y'all would have been in the back of the line at this point, But they would if Cooper Flag is even a 17-point a game scorer, they got a whip.
Yeah.
They have a squad.
Yeah.
I think, man, yeah. A lot of people are asking if the Spurs got the second pick, go get Giannis. It's like, damn, do I want to see Giannis and Wemby on the same court?
But it could work though, because Wemby like to play the three.
Yeah.
It could work. The spacing could work.
Well, but I'm saying with Fox, not them two really, but with Fox.
Oh yeah, you saying they would be extremely good?
Yeah.
You're right. Oh, I forgot they got swiped.
Yeah,
they do got swiped.
So, no, and then Shea first MVP. He get his MVP that people just said he should have had last year.
No,
you don't think so? No,
this year he deserved
this is when this
but
is the
people
year.
say they could have gave it to Jokic again. He averaged a triple double.
Yeah. And then they came out with, do you see the first and second and third team All NBAs in the first?
I seen J-Dub, I seen Bron make it for 22 or 21 years straight.
Any thoughts on his MVP run, Shay's MVP run, or the first, second, third team NBA, All NBA?
He was first team All NBA, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying anything you've seen from the first team, All NBA teams or anything.
I don't know. I looked at it briefly, so I don't know enough to comment on it, but I'll say SGA, he deserved the MVP this year. I was happy for him. And he ended up winning the game 7, so that's good for him. Even though they take the votes,
somebody was saying they should have put the MVP trophy up there like a ladder match.
Oh, Money in the Bank, yeah. Let them duke it out, yeah. But I mean, that's good. So I know the voters that voted for SGA, they feel like. They can be relieved because they be trying to make that a big deal.
BTA,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and then, but yeah, I mean. He'll be MVP, potentially Finals MVP and champion. I mean, not many people get to do it in the same year.
What a run! Yeah, what a run! Yeah, shit. I mean, I don't really know, because I don't even. What was Donovan Mitchell was first team? I feel like that's right. Donovan Mitchell was first team. Yes, I think Curry was. No, Shea was. It was Shea, Jason Tatum, Spider, Mitchell. Giannis and Jokic, which seems accurate. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like Jaylen Brown never gets that third team slot. Jaylen Brown never gets that. The Celtics always like the Cavs get 2 players. They get Evan Mobley second team, and they get Donovan Mitchell first team.
I don't know why people say he can't dribble with his left hand. Sometimes he struggles. He loses the ball and shit. But he's an awesome player.
Yeah. I guess we're here since Jason Tatum is hurt. He's out this year. We'll really see what Jaylen Brown can do as a one option. If he come back and he don't come. Let's say Jason be out for the rest of the next season really. And let's say he leads Celtics to third seed.
I don't know.
They get to the second round. Do you? I mean, what does that? Does that stain the who's 1A, 1B, or no?
I don't think that's that would be fair because we all just saw Drew Holiday is not the same player he was last year. They was walking by him, and he's like one of the. They was making him look bad. Derek White the same way, and then they 6-man. I don't know. Did he end up
Pritchard?
Yeah, he did. He's not gonna be playing for them next year. He's gonna get a contract to play somewhere else. And then Chris Stapps, who knows what they're going to do.
Somebody said he got that itch you can't scratch.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're not going to be the same team next year. So I don't think it would be. Now, if he has an individual great performance, that should say something.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to have too hot of a season next year, especially without JT.
Yeah, we'll see, but we'll see if he's a 1A. You know, we'll see if you can lead a team and be the number one option. Yeah,
I give it to him. I mean,
Yeah.
he played his best ball in the toughest moment.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So I feel like we both have this. Like, we don't have a problem doing this, but a lot of people do, and that's going places by yourself.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people struggle with what makes you comfortable? Be like, man, I want to do something. I'm about to just go by myself.
Man, I don't know. I just do whatever I want to do.
Right.
Like if it's like this, obviously points in time where like the homies is always like, man, let's all get together, and I do that. I don't do it a lot, but if I feel like doing it, I'll do it. You know.
Yeah.
If I want to go see a movie, I don't need someone else to go with me in order for me to enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
If I want to go get some food, I'm going to get said food because I'm hungry and I want to enjoy this food. I don't need someone to come and get it with me.
Okay. What about sitting down at the restaurant?
Fuck no. And like just
Yeah, sit by yourself.
But even then, you could go to the bar.
Yeah.
And then that's not as bad. So yeah, I mean, I would never just go sit down. Like, if I go get the steak, I'm gonna get it to go.
You get the steak to go?
Yeah.
You're not getting the experience?
No. Yeah. But you could sit down at the bar if you wanted to do that. Also, not that bad. You could meet somebody at said bar that's doing the same thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't. My happiness is only predicated on me in Ohio State football.
Okay.
So, yeah. So if I don't need other people to entertain myself or feel like I'm doing something constructive or feel like I'm doing something that
you want to do. Yeah, for sure. And I can't. That's the thing too. Like, going by yourself, it's like the only place, like we talked about, the only place I'm cool, like, going to a restaurant by myself is the only one I'm kind of like, damn, do I really want to go do this by myself? Type shit. I will. I don't have a problem doing it though.
Have you ever sat at the bar though? Like, have you ever?
Yeah, like once or twice.
Yeah, that's not as bad. I don't think you can watch the game and stuff.
Yeah. No, I definitely. I've been to Twin Peaks like and just sat at the bar and like watch the game. Have something to eat and just went to the crib. Like, it's just like I don't want to hassle like waiting for niggas.
That too.
Waiting for somebody to hit me back, or or even like a shorty, like waiting to see if she want to go, or because a lot of shit I do is like last minute. Like, I'm not
true.
Like, I'm not like I'm not planning like days and days in ahead. It's like, oh shit, I want to do this. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. So now I'm like, damn. Some people got kids.
Yeah.
Some people can't move the way I move. It moves, so it's not like shit. And it's like if I wait on you to do something that I want to do, it might not never happen.
Yeah.
Like I went to go see Thunderbolts. I wouldn't buy I don't got to go with nobody to go see.
Was it good? I heard
it was good. It was good.
Man,
it's not a lot of action, but but I like the storyline. It's not the goofy laughing shit. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's pretty deep. Like, I liked it. I feel like they're on a good track with that one.
Okay. Yeah. I heard it was good.
Yeah, it is good. It's good for sure. And then they got the Fantastic Four coming out in the summer.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, definitely gonna be tapped in.
The Doom got delayed, but they said they're supposed to.
You see somebody got on the in the shoot. Somebody got on the where they recording at and was like leaking shit.
Security.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's like the same thing with Streamer University. You been seeing those TikToks with Streamer University.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, they in there turned up.
Shout out to everybody that made it.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that made it. Shout out to the ones that didn't. I heard that's controversy too.
Yeah. I mean, they say he bringing on people that was big or already know, but somebody was bringing it down to where it's like he brought on some smaller streamers and stuff. So I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, it's his shit.
If he want to.
Yeah. Niggas kill me. Want to tell you how to do your shit. That's another thing. Niggas always got to comment tell you what you should be doing. Motherfucker, if you wanted to do it, you could do it however you want it.
That's the unsolicited advice too.
Yeah, I get a lot of that about the podcast. Like, oh, y'all should do this or y'all should do that. Well, you should make your own shit. But I don't say that.
Yeah, man. It's like what I should do is not take this advice.
Yeah, you should probably not tell me what I should do anymore.
Yeah. Right. I mean, if you genuinely giving advice, I feel like it's a good way to do it. But like, don't just come in unsolicited telling me what I should be, what I need to be, what could be happening.
Yeah.
Because my thing is just I don't do it. I don't
Yeah.
come into your house telling you what needs to be doing this way, or why is this looking like this, or why you don't put your water in the refrigerator. It's not my house.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, I know this, but I don't give like. If I'm looking for a story for the first time, I go into her crib. I know this stuff, but I don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But they come over here, they don't mind saying something.
Yeah. I'm like that too. I notice pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a lot that gets by me, but I rarely speak
Say
on
it,
it.
right.
Yeah. Rarely. It got to be something absolutely audacious. And even if I do, like, it'll be like me and you go somewhere and then we see something and it's like, now I'm talking to you about it. I'm not talking to them about it.
Right.
You know, but yeah, some people
let's say
need to be heard.
Like, the shorty pull up, she not this didn't happen, but a shorty pull up, she party in her tire flat. I'm not about to be like, damn, your tire flat? Like, how long your tire been flat? You ain't put no air in your tire?
Yeah, or they bald. Like, your tires is bald. Like, you need to get some new tires.
Yeah.
Like, we got homies that are like that.
Yeah.
And I love them to death, all of them. But yeah.
Niggas don't mind their own business. Yeah. Like, if I wanted to say half the shit that I think of, I'm gonna be the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the bad guy for noticing. Your sewing ain't done right.
Yeah.
Your edges is kind of crispy.
Yeah, exactly. Your ankles is ashy.
You ain't got no retwist in 4 weeks.
Them flip flops you got on is black.
Right.
Soul is black.
Right. But I'm not. I rarely say anything because like it's just not my place, and I don't. So I just. But the thing is, is that one of those things like you can't expect what you give to people out of people.
You absolutely cannot. You cannot put your. Well, we said that a long time.
Yeah.
Can't put your expectations on other people.
Man, so don't come out. So me and Darvin, if you got advice, keep it. I mean, but like, if you notice something, and it's something that don't really bother you, then just leave it be. Leave it be.
Yeah, we're not above reproach, but I don't mind like if you comment and say like, I didn't like so and so that y'all did this, and then you can just say I didn't like that you did it, but don't tell us like this is what you should be doing.
Yeah.
That's a difference. Like,
Yeah.
if you say you see something and then you critique it, I mean, I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah. No, yeah. Tell us the good, the bad.
Yeah, give us the critique, but don't tell us what to do.
Right.
Problem with authority, I guess. I always have that as well.
I don't like when people tell me what to do.
Yeah, that be the problem.
Yeah.
You can, if we do something and you don't like it, you can feel free to speak on it.
But it's
don't.
also a way that you do it, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you be like, like
Manners, etiquette.
because like when I be telling people, are you asking? Like, are you asking? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Like, if you bring it up, if you bring something up, then most likely you want me to comment on it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the shit that you commented on, and I have no recollection. I don't care what you think about it.
Yeah.
If you want to give us suggestions on the pod, like Darth said, I'm cool with it. Let me know what you want, but that don't mean I gotta take it.
Yeah. Well, there's been a couple of instances where you reached out to social media, like if you got a topic,
Tell us.
But like, y'all should.
And guess what they do?
What?
Don't send shit.
Don't send shit.
Yeah. Or well, they might, but like
after be like, man, y'all should have talked about this, nigga. I had a poll up.
yeah. Or we always say drop what you want to hear in the comments, in the messages, like what y'all want to hear us talk about.
Yeah, what you want to hear is different than telling us, be like, man, y'all should have so and so on there.
Won't you get so and so on here?
Yeah, or y'all should y'all should have a topic or a conversation about how I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a fine
Niggas
line
gonna get the
between
hoes on
everything.
here.
Yeah, and they said, like what? There's a million things that like people have said, not a million, but maybe like 50 things that I've heard people like say, like you should do this or you should do that. I'm like, bro, we don't even like be on that type of time. Like we kind of just be on there yammering, you know, kind of in there yapping.
Like what's an example of something that somebody gave you that was like that's something we should talk about or do?
I had a guy, he said that we should, cause Braxton and you guys play football. He said that we should get do a live stream for some kind of like they do at the gym for, at the church, like record some kind of session where we working out or doing something active. And I was like,
While we pod?
that would be the episode. You know, that's what he was saying. Like instead of releasing the episode where we just sitting here, sitting on our ass, we should get out and be active. And you know, I didn't respond well to that. But that was just one situation. It was like kind of like, yeah, dog. Like that sounds like something maybe you should do. You know.
You want us to be out of breath in hooping? In talking?
Well, I think he was just saying like more like an IRL thing, like some more, and I guess this is IRL, but like some more out in the world content, which is, I mean, it's a solid idea. It's not the worst idea in the world, but you know that's just not what we on, particularly at this moment.
Right? No, for sure. I mean, hey, the more engagement, the more comments and shit, the more our shit gets pushed. So please keep dropping them on the social media.
Yeah.
I mean, if you tell us in person, it may not go as far.
Yeah, and I, like you said, how you say it too. Yeah. But I mean, now I make it seem like I'm above reproach. But like, yeah, give us the ideas, but like, maybe just give us topics. Don't give me no ideas for like what to do. Like no business plans, nothing like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not above it either. Like, I mean, a lot of people tell me what they like and what we should do. And
but like, tell us what you like and what you don't like. Don't tell us what to do. Yeah. That's the difference.
But people tell us what we should do and shit like that, and then it's like, damn, I never tell a nigga what they should be doing, what they should. I've never sat down and told somebody, man, you should do this.
No, I've
if
never
somebody's
done
spitballing ideas to me, I'll give them my idea back.
Yeah,
you know, like, oh, that would be cool if you did this, like, you know. But like, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, if you're a photographer, oh, you should take pictures here.
Right. Why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah. You should start accepting nude clients. Like, nigga told me we should have a Sunday. Somebody told me I should have a Sunday service at the strip club.
That niggas is doing way too much. Like, well, we don't even like be on that kind of time though. That's my thing though. That's the same thing with the having like some kind of like active know episode. Like we ain't never even like where did that even come from? That was like left field type shit, you know.
Like you want me to have the Sunday service at the strip club?
They gonna let us record in there? No. They gonna let us get the strippers on camera? No.
I can pull up afterwards. Yeah, I can pull up to the Sunday service afterwards. Yeah. I can chop it down. You know, I do feel like there is a you know, people want to hear that stuff, right? But is that my ministry to do that? It's my thing. You know, it's just not right now. You know.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, I have never told a nigga like you should with this that you're doing, you should do this with it. Yeah, I have never ever done that.
But even like I've never walked in somebody's crib or showed them, oh, you should put this art piece over here.
Yeah, you should change this.
You should take your bank TV mounted and put it on.
That is so bold. That is bold with a capital B.
Mind your business.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's a problem for pretty much everybody.
But are you good? You not hot? You got it's AC in this bitch, it's heat in this hole.
Yeah.
You cold, grab a blanket. You got water. You know, you got the bare minimum. You not sleeping here.
But even then, that like you said, like if it's cold, like man, hey man, like I'm a little cold. Like you want to cut the air off, like cool, like that's cool. But like, hey man, yo AC kind of raggedy. You should go and get nigga shut up. Ain't nobody ask you all that.
Yeah, dog. Bro. You don't think I know that? Nigga?
Okay, you cold. Let me get you right. My bad, dog. Yeah, you know that's a legitimate complaint.
But like, the thing is, you don't think people already know this shit. You know?
Yeah, they just You
don't know, like they know they tire flat when they pulled up. Yeah, they know that.
Yeah.
Me just noticing it don't. It may make you more embarrassed you to go hurry up and go and get it.
No, because if you had the means to get it, you would have got it.
Yeah. Shorty got in my car one time and was like, damn, your car kind of dirty. I'm like, damn, we can take your car. Why you not driving?
Yeah. I'm not good at those situations. Yeah. I always have like just the worst reaction.
Right. Yeah, I'm a smart ass too. You know, I'm not above saying some smart ass shit for sure. So you catch me at the right time. Like you may not like what you hear.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. Like you brought it upon yourself.
I will say like it's rare times in my life where I've been disrespectful, but like I'm always a smart ass, like you said, and that has gotten me in way more trouble than being like disrespectful to them. Like just being like slick, being funny, like being cunning, what I would say, clever.
Yeah.
Way more
one
trouble.
One of those first. Yeah, for sure. What else? Man, There's something I was just about to bring up. All right, let's say you was going into you say you was at the bar, right? It's like 25 people in there.
Shay.
20 dudes in there, 25 dudes in there. And your back is against, like, y'all gotta fight y'all way out of this with 4 other people.
4?
You need 4 people to fight your way out this bar.
Damn. That I know?
Yeah. No, it could be famous people.
Oh,
But you got the one person that you know in there.
Oh man, that's a tough question because I'm not one of them, but there are a few people in our group who I would say are more than capable of, causing harm to somebody if they really need to. You being one of them.
So give us.
I see Grayson put in a little bit of work. Definitely, I was impressed. Definitely came out on top. Niggas walking away from the scene like they just got into a fight with a bear. there's a few of the homies that.
Yeah, okay. So 4 extra homies that you got to bring with you to get out of stuff.
I'm gonna take G Work. The homie Malik. I would take the homie Malik.
Give me Los.
Yeah, take a Los.
Maybe Dario.
Cousins of Destruction.
Yeah, maybe Los Dario.
Dario would be a good choice.
I feel like AB could cause havoc, but it's too short of a time.
I need a little bit more stamina. The last nigga I need the most willing nigga. Who's like the most?
Who got heart?
Yeah, like who got? Because I feel like
Malik got the heart. I feel like Malik is the one with the heart.
Malika he's also got the capabilities too. Yeah. He's been in a few scuffles in his lifetime.
Who got well, it may not be somebody it may just be in a group chat. You may know somebody outside, maybe like a cousin. Maybe you might know a cousin or something that can get you through that.
That last person, we just need somebody with heart because we already got people that's willing and capable.
Right.
We got 3 capable. The last guy don't necessarily got to be capable. He just got to be willing. Like I need another one of me. I'm not necessarily capable. But
might close their eyes and swing, but they gonna swing. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Swing.
Yeah, I need another guy like that.
Facts. Yeah, I definitely need a nigga that's gonna think. Like if they see an exit, they like, okay, let's go. We about to open up that exit real quick. I don't need everybody to be super tough. Yeah, to let somebody else think this thing through too. Yeah. So, man, I don't like because my pops was telling me about. He was in a situation. He used to live out in Garden. He used to work out there at like the plants and shit. He went to a bar. And a shorty was talking to him, and she had a dude in there, and he was the only nigga in the club, and everybody else was like Mexican. So he said, dude was like talking to him crazy, and he said he just punched the dude and sprinted out the bar. And everybody else was like running behind him type shit.
Yeah, well, he's smart. Man. He needed to get up out of there.
Athlete.
Turn on the Jettas.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I done seen some crazy situations though with the homies, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's why
to be able to come back and tell her we not on the opposite side of a nigga getting knocked out, or like we got to drag a nigga out the club because he done got punched on. Exactly. I'm glad that I ain't been on that side of it yet.
Well, like a lot of the homies we mess with that we're friends with are very capable. We didn't see them. We've seen them get in some.
So let's say you some of the coworkers actually go out for a drink.
No, I ain't going nowhere with none of my coworkers.
Okay. Bro, I don't know what situation you would put yourself in where you with some people that you know a little bit, but you don't know like that.
If it's not one of the homies that we one of the 10 to 11 niggas that we know, I'm not getting down for them niggas.
Let's say you with one of the homies. They bring one of the distant homies. Like
I'm looking at them.
They know them.
I'm looking at them to get the key.
And he tweaking. The homie brought is tweaking.
I'm looking at my homie to get the cue. If he jump in, then I ain't got no choice. He making the decision for me.
Right. Yeah. But you're not automatically on go for the nigga that you don't know.
Get what? The homie don't do nothing. He just got what? Yeah. That's on him. Cause I didn't like you here because of him.
He put you in that situation. Yeah. That is crazy though, cause like, man, don't bring no niggas around that you can't stand.
Well, that's what I was saying about the vacation thing, taking a girl on vacation after a month.
That's the shorty though.
What if she she go there act a fool, just like or she go there and try to holler and so and now you in a scuffle out of town. You can't even go home afterwards.
Out of town, thugging them around. All right, last scenario, we gonna get up out of here, man. You going out to eat with somebody, you get your food first. Do you eat or do you wait for them for their food to come out?
Where are we at?
You out to eat.
Bro, that is diabolical. No, like
Your food comes, they get food, and they kind of waiting on theirs. It's been like, okay, yeah. Do you eat or do you wait?
man, I wait to a point.
Okay.
To a certain point, but like yeah, you can't have no food in front of me and like
Expect you to wait
yeah,
too.
I'm not strong enough. You know? it would be crazy for someone to ask that of me. You know,
They don't know you good enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't exactly.
Yeah.
They don't know me well enough. But yeah, I wait to a point. But is it disrespectful to start eating? Like, is it?
I'm asking.
No, I mean I don't know. Yeah, I would wait to a point. I would hope.
If I'm with the homie, I'm about to start eating.
Oh, if it's a homie, yeah,
if
fuck
it's-
this
if-
nigga. I don't give a fuck. If
I might
they
talk
bring
shit.
This nigga shit out, I wouldn't care. Yeah, if it's a shorty though.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait.
to a point. That's me though.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I might get up and be like, damn, can y'all bring her food so I can eat? Yeah, waiter.
You politicking for it?
Yeah, like, come on, man.
A lot of times though, just real quick, I'm in the other situation. I'm like the one who didn't get their food.
Oh, your shit wrong.
And I need that strong black woman to be like, you know what I'm saying, to get my order right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got, or most people got that strong black woman, or maybe a strong woman, period.
Yeah.
You know, that could get on the phone with that customer service representative and give them an earful.
Yeah,
and
for
get some
sure.
shit.
Because I'm definitely the one. If you give me a burger and it got tomato, I ask for no tomato, I'm gonna just take it off.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be sad.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, my bread gonna be a little salty because of tomatoes on it. I ain't want it.
Still gonna taste it a little bit.
Yeah, so no, definitely need that. If we going out to eat and I'm paying, the bare minimum is I ask is that if my food wrong, you say something to
Yeah,
me. The
you
way
act as ignorant as possible.
Yeah, that shit for free.
Yeah. My sister's like that.
Yeah,
like,
she gonna act. She gonna act that.
She wants the shit for free now. She gets it. So.
Yeah, I be secondhand embarrassed. I be embarrassed, but but like
I'm only embarrassed when the situation don't got to do with me.
right.
But if it's like,
Yeah, you get them.
Niggas are so subjective, you know. It's so
life,
wishy-washy.
you know. It's life, you know. Niggas be picking and choosing.
Yeah.
For sure. But man, keep supporting, like, subscribe. I can't even say it. Shit. Like, subscribe, follow, keep tuning in, man. It's about to be a great summer for the workshop. We about to keep rolling. We still going. Go back, catch up. We just had an episode with Finney. That's
Shout out
Finney. You know, we always, let a guest pull up and have a, dope conversation, man. And man, keep tapping in. And keep tapping in. Keep telling your friends. Anything else before we get about here?
Have a fucking great day.
Have a great day. You just like that. We
Never
out.
too late.
And